Okay, great. So for the food diet, sorry. Where is it? Okay, so for the food diet, so Evan, you're going to support why you think low carb diet is the best diet compared to the vegan diet and fasting. Okay, so remember to give 3 reasons. Okay, great. Let's hear it. Why do you think?
Okay, I support low carb as the best diet strategy for health. First, compared to vegan, low carb diet can supply us enough protein that we need. As a vegan, we might do not have enough protein source from meat, so it can cause something like muscle wasting. And muscle is very important for a human being to keep their figure, and muscle also burn a lot of calories every day. So it's not a good way to be on diet. And the second, I think be fasting is also worse because we cannot get enough energy from our diet every day. So that can cause that big problem on work or our daily life. And the third, I think if we take a lot of carbohydrates in, it can cause it might be transformed to fat if we do not burn it all. So low carbon diet is the best way as a food strategy.
Okay, very interesting. Okay, Billy, so it's your turn to tell us about fasting. Why is it the best way to lose weight?
Yes, I think fasting is the best way to lose weight. There are several reasons. First, there is no calories because no food, no calories. You don't eat. So, but in contrast to low carb and vegan, you are still eating. So it maybe increase some calories. Okay. Number two, without eating food, your stomach can totally take a rest. But a vegan and a low carb, you still eat food and your stomach always work and increase the calories. Third, number three, after stopping eating food, you can have a good process of metabolism. So that's my opinions to support why the fasting is the best way to lose weight.
Okay, so compared to the other two, what about compared to vegan and low carb?
Me?
Do you have specific arguments against it? Because you need to tell them why. Like, why is Evan wrong? Why is his diet wrong? Why is yours better?
If you want to lose weight, you don't need the calories. But low carb and a vegan, you are still absorb the calorie because you eat. So fasting, a serious fasting, can not absorb and do not increase calorie.
Okay, Evan, can you object his argument. Can you say something about it?
Yeah, I think the problem of fasting is that no one can endure fasting for a long time because everyone needs energy. So if we get a fasting, maybe we can do it for 2 days, 3 days, but it's very difficult for a person to continue fasting or keep fasting for a week or a month. So it's very easy to fail in this diet strategy.
Okay, Billy, what do you have to say?
Yes, you need to be a fasting diet. Not mean you need to always fasting. If you do that, you maybe die. If what you need is to follow the rules and the directions from doctor. The doctor will give you a healthy and a good program about fasting diet, maybe several days or a week, and it has a tempo. You must follow the rules from the doctors. If you follow it, I think you will lose the weight very quickly, and it's a good way.
Okay, so I want to say something. I think fasting means that you are not eating for a specific period of time. Like Evan said, he only eats from 12 to 7. So it means that only in this time per day he is eating. But it doesn't mean that they restrict what type of food you intake. So if you're still fasting and within this period, you're still eating a lot of candy, a lot of sugary food, a lot of desserts, a lot of bubble teas, I don't think that's going to help to lose weight. Okay, so yes. What can you say? What can you say about to support your fasting diet?
You are right. I have no idea.
No, you need to try to persuade me, right? This is the debate. Oh no.
I have no idea. I don't know how to convince you.
Okay, so I think using fasting or intermediate fasting, they cut down 3 meals to 2 meals. And I heard some celebrities, they use this because it restricts them to eat when they're not supposed to. Because a lot of people, they just stress eat. They eat whenever they feel stressful. So if you restrict yourself to a certain period of time, then you will only be eating during this time. You shouldn't be snacking or eating something else. It's faster if you are careful with what you eat during fasting. So not only do you restrict the calories, you're also restricting the types of food. So I'm not just saying that you have to be vegan or you have to be low carb, but you will eat more whole food. So you'll eat more fruits, vegetables, meat, protein, things like that, but don't have the sugary drinks or the sweets. Right? Is that right, Evan? Or how do you decide what to eat? Because I know intermediate fasting, a lot of people just eat normally. They don't really have a specific type of restrictions.
Yeah, I just eat normal just eat as before. And maybe I can, if I feel hungry, maybe I can eat more, but it seldom happen because I think every meal, everyone has just the fixed amount they need. So so even I feel very hungry before the lunch, but I still eat the same amount of lunch, and I feel full after that.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And actually I lost about 2 kilograms from the Chinese New Year. Yeah, because
really?
I ate a lot. I ate a lot during the Chinese
Chinese New Year. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're giving back. You're giving back.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So right. So if you're fasting, then maybe if you stop eating breakfast, maybe that's 500 calories you're not intaking, right? So 500 calories every day for a week, that's a lot. Okay. So it's really good that when you're structuring your arguments and you want to compare with others, it's great to state why you think fasting is the best compared to low carb, why fasting is good compared to vegan, right? So you're really showing the difference and why it's better, okay? So it's a good way to think about how you want to structure your supporting ideas, right? So sometimes you can have an example of if you're fasting and you're eating low carb diet, how fasting is better. Okay, so have specific examples of to support it. Then it will give you a very strong argument. Okay, and at the end, Billy, you will be able to still to give a counter argument. Great. Okay, so great job, everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Let's see.
Bye.
Okay, so I think this concludes our lesson today. Do you guys have any questions for today's lesson?
Yeah, it's great. In your slide, you have 3 I in the Cindy.
Yes,
English.
I do. It is Cindy English. That's
really?
that's what my page is called. It's called Cindy English. Yeah,
Okay.
I know. I did that on purpose. It's not it's not a mistake. Yeah. So I have an Instagram page and it's Cindy English with 3 I's. I want to have Cindy English.
Okay.
Very special.
Yeah, I know. I had to make it special. Okay, so thank you guys so much today. And I'll be sending you the homework after the lesson today and also the recording. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a good day.